Hey, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, and today I'm going to be showing off basic crab game movement with an input display. You can see in the bottom left, right? See if I press my keys, you can see them. And yeah, without further ado, let's get it going. I'm going to go to Macaroni Mountain to show off pretty much all the basic movement there is to this game. Now, like I kind of just said there, this is basic movement. If anyone wants anything more advanced, there's other people for that. I don't think I'm ever going to cover advanced movement for this game. A really good guide to learn more advanced things from is Jeff's movement videos, guides, whatever. I'll have him linked in the description so you can go watch his videos. I'm sure he'll make some more guides on more advanced movement, but this is just covering the basics. So yeah, the first thing is the super jump, or some people call it the bunny hop. I don't, because it doesn't work like a bunny hop, because in bunny hops generally you get faster with each jump. In this one, you just stay super fast, so I call it the super jump. Anyway, if I jump from this line on the rock here, you can see I make it to around halfway through this block in the shadow. But if I hold W and D or W and A as I jump, you can see I jump to around halfway through this block after the shadow. That's a block and a half after the shadow, which is almost 2 to 3 blocks more than the average jump. And you can do these multiple times in a row to start getting away from people really fast. This will win you most minigames if people don't know this tech. And even for people who do, it makes it kind of annoying because they have to do it while like turning and stuff and chasing you, which isn't really that easy for people that just kind of learn this. But yeah, literally takes like 2 seconds to learn, and you just instantly go like 4 times faster. Then there's a more advanced version of this, which is also still pretty easy to do, and there's really no downside to trying it. Like if you mess it up, you're not going to go slower, so you might as well give this a shot every time you jump. It's called a long jump, where you press the crouch button to slide in the air right after you leave the ground, which I'll try to show off right now. It's something like that. I kind of messed it up though. There we go, that's it. You can see I land almost 2 to 3 blocks further than the initial jump, and not only does this make you a lot faster and let you get away from people a lot faster, this is just super useful to getting to very unique spots that other people have a hard time reaching. So like I said, you have to be in the air, then press the crouch button. You can see my input display. I press spacebar and then C. C is my crouch button, spacebar is my jump. And that's really it for all the basic types of jumping. And now I'll go over some more terrain-based stuff. I don't suck for all of 5 seconds. I'll go over some more terrain-based stuff real quick, which is the whole reason we're really on this map, because it's the best map to show it off. And the next thing is called a Superglide, where basically right before so first off, you have to find a ramp. Not like this. It has to be a bit more steep. This is about as steep as it has to be. Anything steeper than that will still work. Anything less steep than this probably won't. You kind of have to judge it with your eyes. Anything less steep than this won't work. But this one does. Basically, you'll jump, and then as you land, you need to press your crouch button to slide at the perfect time, right before you touch the ground, and then press spacebar after it, and you'll go a lot faster. It'll be very noticeable. You'll see I'm not getting it right now because I haven't messed around with it too much before this video. So this might take me a few attempts to do, but like that. That's exactly what you want. The higher up that you do it at, the faster you'll go, and then the lower you do it, the slower you'll go, but you'll still gain speed from it pretty much always. Generally, you want to aim for about the middle. It's kind of the best way to do it most of the time. And there's another variant of this called the Superslide, where instead of pressing the spacebar after the crouch thing, you just stay sliding. That was kinda it. I got a small boost there, but that's not what you want. You want even faster than that. Unfortunately, but that kind of shows it off, really. It's going to be useful later when we're doing the Easter egg, the only Easter egg room we really know of, and that was a super slide into a super glide. Kind of just very useful tech on anything with a ramp. Can be very useful in getting away from people. And when you jump from a higher place and do that, let's say I jump from that yellow thing and did that, you'll get even more speed, which, like I said, will be very useful later. And the final type of basic movement is the tire jump, where you do everything for a super long jump at the same time. Instead of delaying the C, you do everything at the same time as you touch the tire, and you go super high just like that. You can see I landed around here on this platform, and if I do a normal tire jump, just like walk at it, I don't even make it to the second platform, so the fact that I can get to the third is kind of insane. just by doing crouch and spacebar at the same time as hitting it. You guys can slow that down to see inputs, see if you can try to get it down. You can do this on any tire, you could do this on this one too. And if you do it with the right angle and stuff, you can go obviously a lot further than I'm doing, but like I said, that's more advanced stuff, and we're here just to cover the basics. But yeah, that's really all the basic movement, so for anyone just here to watch the basic movement, that's all you need to see. And now I'm going to cover the one and only Easter egg room found on Blueline. So this Easter egg room just requires that you know the Superslide, which is pressing crouch at the right time. No other movement tech is needed, but by using other movement tech and combining it all together, there's some really crazy stuff you can do to get into here a lot faster than I'm about to show you. But yeah, you probably didn't even know there was a secret room, and that's because it's right here. If you stay in this corner, you'll hear the music a little bit sometimes. Yeah, you can kind of hear it, but basically you're gonna slide up. Yeah, I guess you hear it from here. But that's because there's a secret room right above us. Where you slide up here and go up on the left, there's a secret room you can enter. And I'll kind of show you the easiest way to do it, which is going up here. If you go up these boxes and up top, you need to just fall toward the middle, super glide your way up that ramp, and then right toward the ending. Make sure it's toward the ending. If you do it early, you kind of mess everything up. Right toward the ending, you press the spacebar and jump right into the room. So here we go. I messed up the timing on the slide. I've only done this once before, so this might take a few attempts. If it does, you'll see a little video chat there, and it'll just tell you, skip ahead if you don't want to watch failed attempts or whatever. Hopefully get this pretty fast, just like that, on the second try. And yeah, there's a little hidden room here. This is very useful for quite a lot of game modes. Pretty much everything other than Bomb Tag, and King of the Hill, this will be super useful on. And you just have a really nice room to chill in, and there's a more advanced version you can do that's still easy, this is still basic, it's just a bit more advanced, where you can hop from here onto that same kind of place. It's a lot harder to do. That's how I actually did it the first time, is you hop from there, basically do the exact same thing I did, where you get to around there, and then just press the spacebar to jump into the main room. But yeah, that's it for this video. That's how to do the Easter egg on Blueline, and that's all the basic movement with movement inputs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to share this to your friends so they can learn all this stuff. And make sure to like, comment anything that you found useful, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this or just other stuff that I put out. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.